Welcome to lesson number 4. In this lesson, we shall learn about Sefer Harazim, the Book of Secrets, and how it describes the structure of the upper worlds and the armies of angels. Sefer Harazim is one of the oldest documents that teaches us about angels. The book was written during the Talmudic period and contains magic, witchcraft, incantations, and supernatural remedies. The book describes in detail how to command angels to perform magical actions. It can be defined as a book of witchcraft from the 4th century. At the beginning of the book, the text presents its importance and effectiveness. Blessed is the eye that will see him. Blessed is the ear that will listen to its wisdom. For in it are the 7 heavens, and all that is in them. From it we shall learn and wisen in everything, and succeed in every deed, as we think and practice from the wisdom of this book. At the beginning of the book, there is a quote attributing it to Raziel the angel, who gave it to Noach. According to the scholar Mordechai Margaliot, the book was written at the beginning of the 4th century AD, at the end of the Amoraim period. The book contains a mixture of cultures, Jewish, Greek, and Egyptian. Since its composition, the book has disappeared until the 9th century, due to a disagreement between rabbis who argued that such books should not be kept. In 1963, the researcher Margaliot discovered the book at the library of the University of Cambridge and published its text in 1966 after 3 years of research. At the beginning of Sefer Harazim, the 7 heavens are described in a pictorial way, and the angels that exist in each one of the heavens. Each army or camp of angels specializes in certain actions. According to the Book of Secrets, in the 7th heaven there is only the presence of God, without any angels. The book presents explicit spells of various kinds, some of them for the purposes of sabotage, medicine, ways to manipulate natural forces, occult vision, and more. The book also describes practical actions that include commanding angels, writing amulets, and performing magic. Practicing these actions is accompanied by requirements of purity, as abstinence from a woman, refraining from meat and wine, and the number of days of purification, and so on. According to the Book of Secrets, the spells must be performed at special times, such as at the full moon or at a certain time at sunrise. The book also presents formulas bordering idolatry, such as worship of the army of heaven with libation of oil, incense, slaughtering a white rooster, and more. And here is a sample text from the book, in simplified words. The name of the 1st heaven is called Sky, and in it armies full of rage. These are the names of the 7 officers that sit on 7 chairs. The name of the first one is Orphaniel, and the name of the second one is Tigra, which is scuffle in Hebrew, and the name of the third, Dan-Hel, and so on. And they all are formed of fire, and their image is like fire, and their fire is burning because they emerge from fire, and they will not come out without permission to do a thing until they receive an order from the server officers who sit on the chairs and govern them. And they were all given names from the day they were formed. Each one of the officers has a flock of angels that serve him. Here are the names of some of the angels that serve Orphaniel: Bomadi, Damna, Enoch, Alfi, Amoch, and so on. Some of the angels that are mentioned here are sabotage angels, and the book gives detailed formulas on how a person can utilize their powers against his enemies or creditors. The names of about 700 angels are listed in the book. Several of them have specified characteristics. Raziel is mentioned as the angel who stands on the 7th step of the second heaven. And here is a description of the second heaven. And the second heaven is called Heavens of Heaven, and in it frost and steam, and treasures of snow, and treasures of hail, and angels of fire, and angels of sweat, and winds of horror, and winds of dread. And this heaven is full of fear, as in it numerous angels, grouped in armies, governed by ministers and officers. As we go up in the hierarchy of the heavens, we get to purer and more refined realms. Here is the 5th heaven. I believe these descriptions gave you an initial sense of the higher worlds. In the next lesson, we shall discuss the time of creation of the different angels and their assigned duties. So thank you for being with me, and I'll see you in the next lesson.